Hi everybody, it's Heather here. So today I was in my yard walking my dog and in the back of my yard there's like this row of trees, and in that row of trees I saw a weed, and the weed stood out to me because it was kind of tall, and you can tell how much I go over to that part of the woods. And the weed was kind of tall, and it had these really pretty purple flowers on it. And I thought about my life. I thought about my family's life, my friends' lives, and I thought about that weed and how it correlates to our lives. And this is what I thought. When the weed began, it was small, and it hardly had any roots to support it, and it easily could have been plucked out of the ground, right? And then I was thinking of our own lives and what weeds might be in our lives. It could be things that we need to say no to. It could be friendships that we have. It could be our own thoughts. I don't know. It could be anything in your life. And it got me thinking about if we would just pluck it out when it was small and it was with little roots, it didn't go deep, it would be easier, right? But if I'm being honest, a lot of times we don't realize things in our lives are weeds until they've grown. So then this is what I started thinking about. I started thinking about, obviously, the bigger the weed gets, the bigger the roots are, the deeper it goes, the harder it will be to get out of the ground. And for us in our lives, the harder it will be to let go of those weeds that are in our lives. And then I started thinking about the fact that this weed was really tall and it had these beautiful flowers on it. And how when we allow these weeds to continue to grow in our lives, they just kind of become like, oh, there's the weed. Yeah, it's been there, whatever. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me, you know. And then the longer it stays there, it just kind of becomes a part of your life, and you're just like, yeah, well, it's there, whatever. And then after a while, it gets flowers on it. So then you might not realize so much that it's a weed because, well, wait a minute, it has flowers on it. Like, it's becoming beautiful. Oh, that's not something that's bad for me because it has flowers, or it's pretty, or it's been there for so long, it's hard to let go of. And the sooner that we can cut off, that we can recognize, and then cut off those weeds in our lives, it won't take hold. The roots won't take hold. It'll be easier to release. Now, granted, whatever stage you recognize and need to release that weed, you need to chop it down, let it go, whatever. Regardless of the struggle, it is always important when you recognize that weed in your life to get rid of it. And there might be a struggle, okay? So it might be a struggle in your brain every day that you have to cast down certain thoughts. It might be a struggle with your friends or family and things that you have to deal with them, or commitments or whatever. Because, you know, when you have a weed and you're trying to pull it out and it's big, the roots aren't going to let go so easily. But if you keep trying, maybe look at it from a different avenue. Okay, well, I can't really do it by myself, but maybe if I use a shovel, maybe if you bring a friend alongside you that can pray for you, or even help you in the situation, give you guidance and counsel, all of that can help you get rid of those weeds and unnecessary things in your life. It's pretty awesome how God can just use something as simple as a weed in your yard to really make you think on and reflect on things. So anyway, that was my thought for today as I was letting out my dog. I thought I would share it with all of you guys. I hope you have a fabulous day. Love you guys. Bye.